Hey, how's everyone doing? So this is just a quick video. Somebody asked me if I can show you what kind of settings I have. So this is how the projector comes, okay? It's the standard mode. I haven't moved anything. The only thing that I moved was the color temperature, okay? As you can see, the stories comes with 1,000, so I just moved 37 on the red, green 31, on the blue green 32. And HDR on. And also right here, if you want a standard, you can keep it that way. Colors are fine. The warm are to I don't like the colors with the warm, but the cool it may give you more white. So you intend to have more balance of the whites. You can go with a cool mode, or you can go customize it. The cool mode you can see is a little less. They're not gonna give you that much light. I like mine because mine give you more of the white. Like it controls more of the whites than the cool mode. Okay, and because this is a very bright light, you can see it's reflecting because it does has crystals. Okay, but I'm gonna let you know it really need the crystals or not. I did spray it on, and I put a lot of crystals, and I do see the crystals when I put the lights off. I do see more brightness, but I'm gonna find out if the brightness is because of the clear coat, because I did put a lot of clear coat and the metallics. I use pearls, so pearls is kind of white, metallic, and the colors are amazing. They're popping out, and this is just the modes that you can have on your projector. Okay, so you go to the movie mode. That one is gonna be the less brighter, the mode that you can get on this projector, but also it's gonna give you better contrast because it's not projecting that much brightness to the screen, and because this is a darker gray for my previous mix, the platinum mix that I have. This is darker gray. Okay, I'm gonna show you the difference. It is very dark, but not as dark as other mixes that I have. But I think this one is gonna give you a balance. It is a normal gray, not too dark, not too light, to give you that kind of contrast that you need. And most of you would like to see your projector with the lights off. That's why I'm doing it. But let me turn the lights on so you guys can see if there's any difference. Okay, and the whites are pretty good. Like I say, you compare it now with a lighter mix, then the whites are gonna look whiter on the lighter mix. Or you compare with a widescreen, of course the whites they're gonna be better. But when you have a gray screen that has a lot of brightness, you're gonna have a good combination of blacks and black. Okay, so it's gonna be better when you be able to have both. Okay, because when you able to know what is white and what is gray, and then is when you start knowing the you really did a good mix. Okay, so I still gonna try it for a couple of days and then let you know like if the crystals already needed or not. You don't need the crystals. I'm gonna tell you how to do it, but because this gray is very dark, I recommend you to do it with a spray. If you're gonna do it with the roll on, I recommend you the platinum gray, because that one you can use roll on, because you're not gonna put that much of the clear coat to give you some kind of colors. You can see my previous videos with that mix. You can still also watch it with the lights on, no problems, and also it's gonna give you better whites, but a better balance. But for people that will like to have more contrast, or you wanna have more lights, or you want to see you chose with this kind of lighting, then you can try this mix. Okay, because if I turn it off, if I get closer, you can see that the screen, it is very bright. Okay, guys, if you guys have any questions, let me know. But this projector is very bright. Okay, and this is the movie mode. If I go to my mode, you're gonna start seeing like better colors, because I did put more brightness. So my mode is this. When I'm watching like light TV, I like to use my mode because it is brighter, and even though if I have the lights on, I'm still able to see my projector with this kind of mode. Okay, so you can see the difference. when you have movie and when you have your own customized mode during the day. But for movies, I did turn everything off and I put the movie and the lights off. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But like I said, this is my test panel. When I do, I don't know if I'm gonna do this mix on my big screen. I'm gonna find out with my wife and see if she likes this screen, like a very darker gray, because the other one is lighter. It does give me better whites, but when there's a lot of like during the day where the sun is hitting the walls and everything, you get more ambient light. That's when you can see that is going to be affecting your screen. And also, the smaller the screen, the better. So this is only 98 inches because the panel it was 4 by 8, so you cannot go bigger than that, only 98 inches. But it's pretty amazing. Like I said, guys, you do not need to live in the dark. And also, it's going to be depend what kind of budget you have, because there's some screens that cost like 700, 800, 10,000, I mean, and $1,000 or more, $2,000. So they're pretty good screens, but they're pretty expensive. So you don't want to waste that kind of money on the screen. You can try to do it yourself to have this kind of results. So like I said, guys, it's gonna be depends what kind of you want to achieve. You can go darker, but remember, when you go darker, you're gonna start losing the whites. And if you want to have balance, then you can get this kind of gray. Okay, gray color, I think is the best way to go, because the darker that you go, you can start missing the rest of the color, because the darker you go, also the colors are going to change. The red, they're going to look more red, the blue, yellow, so those everything is going to change. So that's why I want you to have a balance. And if you have any question or you planning to buy a projector, let me know. I also going to try, I still have my long throw projector to try this screen too. I'm gonna let you know if it works too, because I think this is universal. If it works for ultra throw, it should work for long throws too, but I'm gonna try anyways. But thank you guys for watching. How I want to say wonderful there, but you can see everything. You can see the projector, the image is pretty nice, and also look more like a TV because it doesn't have a frame. Pretty nice. You can see the difference, 55 versus 98. It's pretty big. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know.